NASDAQ100 once again stressed the bull run and had achieved close to 14,600 levels. In our previous analysis, we have seen that it has given a breakout after which a bit of consolidation and the third bullish candle is done. Also, if you look at the candle size is very small. Does this mean that the bulls are exhausted and can we see a retracement? Or is it going to continue with the bullish momentum and see 15,000 levels, which it definitely will in some few days, maybe not this week, but yes, it will. So what to expect next week, which position you should take in order to profit, we will see with the help of charts and followed with indicators. Towards the end, we will summarize and I will give you the trading levels and strategy for next week. Do watch till the end and do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon which keeps you updated with the twice a day analysis on major global markets and commodities. You can get the live updates by joining our free Telegram channel. Link is mentioned in the channel and video description. Let's start. Firstly, let's have a look at the bottom here. See triple bottom, and then since then I had mentioned that it is going for a bull run. Also, once it has breached this channel, it said that the bull run might continue as it has breached the channel. It is possibly looking forward to a strong reversal. Also, in last couple of weeks we had seen that this has given a breakout and the breakout to continue. But what has happened last week, see, this is an overstretched bull run, and that is why we can see a smaller size candle. You can see the body size is very small, the tail is also equally good, and though it turned in green, but the bulls appear to be exhausted here. But whether it can resume the bull run, see, right now if I look at it, is looking forward to this levels, that is 15,000, 15,200 levels, 15,300 levels. Now this is the resistance zone. This is the levels which it may try to achieve. However, for now it appears that there should be a little retracement. We will see with the help of indicators whether we can expect a retracement or not. But right now it appears to be trading bullish. Also, if you look at till what levels we can consider this as bullish, even if it stays above 13,800, 13,900, till the time it respects 13,800, 13,900 levels, we should not consider NASDAQ 100 as bullish, bearish. It can try to retrace a little on the downside, but ultimately till the time it respects these levels, certainly we can stay bullish in Nasdaq. Also, if you look at, see, 13,300 was the level from which the rally has started, and now it is trying to stretch, and hence below 13,800 this is going to be the next levels. Multiple times you had mentioned that till 13,200 levels are respected, one should not consider this as bearish, and that is what we can see here. Now this is on the weekly charts. Let's have a look at the daily chart. On the daily charts, what it has done here is, see, the rise, consolidation, rise, consolidation, rise. This is the third round of rise here. But at the same time, last two candles, just observe last two candles, the candle size has diminished. Bullishness certainly getting diminished with every candle here. But if it stays above 13,600, which probably it will try to, if it stays above 13,600, I think first it should try to breach it once, then retrace, and then again try to fly later. But right now it may try to retrace, as I can see bullishness getting diminished here. So what you can do, if it stays above 13,600, you can buy here. Expect that 13,660 is the level which it should break. Beyond 13,660, we can expect 13,800 and 14,660 and 14,660. If it breaks, we can expect 14,800 and 15,000, 15,300 levels. These levels might get achieved towards the end of the month. Possibility exists for next point. If you look at, see, you can see this. This is a breakout here. The support levels are seen here now at 14,400, 14,300 and 13,900. These are the three support levels. So even if it tries to retrace, these levels are certainly going to be a very, very good support, and then ultimately 13,500 levels. Now till 13,500 we should not consider this as bearish. Now coming to the monthly chart, see, the new candle has started here for Nasdaq. Also, if you look at, see, one step, first green candle, second green candle in making here, and possibly what it is trying to do, you can see it is trying to form a top here where you can see expect 15,200, 300. From there again possibility of just of a little retracement, and that is how it may try to proceed. Right now, if you look at, after giving higher lows last month, it has opened flat and continued with the bullish momentum. So possibly it may try to achieve these levels in a hurry, where we may see 15,200, 300 levels in a quick manner, in a quick time. Also, if you look at 13,600 is equally important. 13,600 and 660, if these two levels are taken, certainly 14,600, 660 once again Beyond that, 14,800, 15,000, 15,300 levels will get achieved. At the same time, one must observe that it has opened flat and hence a little pullback on the downside till towards 14,000, 13,900, 800 cannot be denied, and from there again a rise can be seen. So if it tries to retrace, because see the bull run has been extended and stretched, there should be a little retracement, but how far this could go, it may try to, with the smaller red candles till towards 14,400 or at least at max 14,200, 14,000 levels, retracing till towards those levels, it can stretch the bull run again. Remember the fact there. Yes, it is looking forward to a complete V-shaped recovery here till 15,300. May take a little time, but yes, it may try to cover up the levels there. Now look at the indicators. Let's have a look with the help of indicators. If you look at the indicators, the exponential moving averages which started to converge have now again starting to diverge here. Now you can see the support there is seen at 13,000 levels. Still there, we should not consider NASDAQ 100 as bearish. It can try to in fact achieve double top also. Also, if you look at the Bollinger Bands are extended, it is widened. If you look at the directional movement on the monthly charts, it is also in green. It is starting to diverge. But monthly stochastic has come to overbought zone. It can try to stay here for a while. You can see NASDAQ 100 whenever it has entered overbought zone, it tries to stay there for a while before coming. This is the only time when NASDAQ 100 has gone to an oversold levels in ages. You can see 2005, 2010, that was the time when it tried to attempt and achieve the bottom levels, but it still did not go oversold. Here this time it has gone oversold and has shown a sharper recovery. Now, why the bullishness may prevail? Look at the monthly chart. See, first of all, the crossover here, since then Nasdaq 100 traded bullish, then the sharp slump has come. Now on the monthly charts, if you look at the MACD, see MACD has starting to diverge. This is a bullish sign for Nasdaq, and this is happening after a strong bearish run, and hence at least couple or more candles might stay bullish. So in the near term, possibly Nasdaq 100 might achieve all-time highs also. Possibility exists for this. RSI has recovered a bit. It went to lower middle of the bottom, you can say a comfortable zone, and now trying to recover again. Now look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts, most important, there is a crossover between the 20, 50 and 100 period. This is very, very important. This crossover brings bullishness. This brings divergence. This brings that these levels still towards 13,000 levels are going to play a very important role, and these levels are certainly going to be a very good support level. Now what has happened here is, see, now the moving averages will definitely try to accelerate on the upside. It can try to stay sideways. By the time it stays sideways, the moving averages will definitely stay pull upside, and then we can see it converging a little till towards the moving average before looking forward to upside. Right now still bullishness is there. Second, on the weekly charts, it has traded outside Bollinger Bands, and hence whenever it trades outside Bollinger Bands, possibly when the next candle starts, definitely the Bollinger Bandwidth would have widened, but then it will also increase the chance of a pullback. If it trades outside Bollinger Bands, the chance of pullback increases here. But right now it is still bullish. You can see the super trend also turned into green here, and since then it is trading bullish. This zone 12,800, 13,000 is going to be the next and the bottom there if it continues on the downside. Look at the directional movement on the weekly charts. Extremely divergent, extremely bullish, and it is not that we have not seen more than this divergence. We can see when it was bearish, it was trading extremely bearish, and hence it can continue with the divergence. But look at this stochastic. This is trading extremely overbought, but there are instances where it is traded overbought for weeks here. You can see this. This was the run here when it is scaled up from 15,000 to 16,000, 16,200 levels with continuously trading overbought. Right now also, if you see, it has scaled from almost 13,300 to 14,600 levels and still continuing to be bullish. If you look at the MACD, this is divergent, this is bullish looking upwards. It has still got some room for it to continue with the upward momentum like this, where it is going to stay for a little while before looking forward to a drop. RSI is also looking upwards, and it has come to overbought levels on the weekly charts. Now look at the daily chart. Now if you look at the daily chart, see the price diverged from the moving average, and then this slump has been seen, diverge, and again the slump. Again it diverged, then the convergence. Now you can see the moving averages also now have been lifted on the upside, are trading with divergence, and the price is also very far above from the moving average. Now 20 period moving average is sitting at around 14,000 levels, and the 50 period at around 13,500 levels. So a little retracement can be expected, but yes, you can see Bollinger Bandwidth has expanded. Also, we had seen there is a little upside still left, 15,000, 15,300 levels, but there could be a potential retracement, and a sell entry is only below 14,400, and then if it breaks below 14,200, then only you can expect little bearishness, where you can expect 14,000, 13,800 as the next support levels. If you look at the daily charts, extremely divergent and extreme bullishness is seen here. Whenever it has gone to the extremes, it has always tried to converge sharply, and you can see whenever it has gone extreme bearish, it has always tried to converge sharply, and hence the momentum might bit look or appear a bit dull here for the next few trading sessions. The stock IC has also dropped and trading comfortable but near to overbought zone. The MACD is still divergent bullish looking upwards, and if you look at, there is still not much of a scope for it. You can see this RSI has been trading extremely overbought. Now in last few sessions, and you can see 2022, there was one opportunity where it traded overbought. In 2023, there was an opportunity, but this time it has stressed the overbought levels. And yes, the overbought levels increases the chance for a pullback. Hence, a pullback sooner or later has to be seen, but at from what levels, that is what one need to see, that how high it can fly. Now 14,660, 14,800 is the levels, and then 15,000, 15,300. Before that, I think there should be a little retracement before it looks over to an upward move. So now we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Time for me to define the trading levels and strategy for next week so that you can trade profitably. And before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, you should join my mentorship batch. The 22nd batch starts on 5th of June, couple of seats are left. Reserve your seats itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my signals channel where trading as per the signals. Definitely you can benefit. Reach out again on the same IDs for more details. Now, first let's talk about the levels to buy. Only buy entry is above 14,610 levels, then 14,660. If these two are taken, you can say NASDAQ100 may try to hit 14,800 and 15,000 levels. Now, see, these are markets, anything is possible. We have to put every available probability on cards here, 15,300. Now, this will take definitely a little time. I do not expect this to stretch the bull run in such a manner that it goes or it travels such a far distance. Possibly, there should be a look back, there should be a turn back. But only question is that from what levels, and hence this zone between 14,600 to 14,800 becomes very, very important. From there, there could be a slump where it can try to come back till towards 14,400, 14,200 levels, but still stay bullish. Because see, it has not breached on the downside 13,800, 500 levels, which are the levels below which little more bearishness may prevail. So that is one probability. At the same time, on the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 14,500. Below which 14,400, see the nearby resistances, you can see this 14,400, oh sorry, 14,445, 14,380, then 14,300. Now these are very, very good support, and below 14,300 you will see 14,200 and 14,000. Now on the downside, these are very, very, very good support levels. First at around this zone 14,380, then the next at around 14,200, and then next 14,000. If it breaks below this, still it has got 13,900 and 13,800 as the next support levels. See, 600 points from here, yes, it can try to retrace. So hence, to conclude, to give the verdict in near term for the month of June, we might see NASDAQ100 staying bullish, achieving 15,300 levels. At the same time, for the next week, for next few sessions, there could be a little retracement possible till towards 14,200, 14,000 levels. However, one has to remain very, very cautious and alert. It can try to give a breakout. It can try to achieve higher highs before looking forward to a pullback. Hence, you should take the swings on the both sides. 14,660, you can expect that if it breaks, 14,800 might get achieved. But till 14,800, if it happens in the first two trading session next week, certainly the pullback is going to be very, very imminent in the next later half of the week, where it might get a pullback till towards 14,400. Hence, you need to trade with caution. You need to trade with a stop loss. You need to trade with a trailing stop loss, whichever direction it takes. Once it goes on the sell side, you have to go for selling. Once it goes on the buy side, you have to go for buying. At the same time, you have to put the trailing stop loss, because you know till 14,800 the chances of full pullback will be there. till 14,400, 14,200, the chances of reversal will be there. Hence, take your trades accordingly. Trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship by join my signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.